She my best friend. She was the only person in life that I can talk about anything to, that knew my deepest secrets. There was no male or female in my life that I told more stuff to than her.
Wash over me, let me fall from my surroundings. Take over me.
We got this. Johnny, you with me? You know our team.
Go get him, John.
This bastard won't go down easy. Yeah, well, now there will be sunshine. Hey? One KIA. Who dares wins. Sleep easy, soldier. See you downrange, brother. We'll take it from him. Rest in peace, Johnny.
So my dad's a goon, my mom's a liar, and I'm a bastard, and I almost went to Europe? What's next? Is my name even Jared?
Of course it is.
Well, technically.
Now?
Why not?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to do it.
Jared?
Yeah, listen, you know, your dad hadn't gotten a lot of sleep when he filled out the birth registration.
My name's Jared?
Just on all your official documents, yes.
What? Just for the record, my actual name is Jared.
Yeah, but you know what, honey? It's fine. We can change it.
No, you cannot! This is my choice! My choice is to keep it, because it's the truth! I am Jared! I can't handle any more truth!
Exactly.
What makes me sad sometimes is good memories. Great, like genuine memories makes me sad.
Because you can't go back.
Because you can't go back. You just can't go back. You can try to recreate it. But you know when you recreate something, it's not that original feeling.
Yeah.
Things like that make me sad because like things will never be the same.
Yeah.
How it was back then. So old memories.
I think it's over.
In here, you think it's over, or in here, you think it's over?
In my head.
What does this say?
It would never be over.
Doesn't bother me, but it does bother me. You realize life moved on. All you have is your fucking memories, you know? All I have is stupid memories of that shit, and I cherish them more than anything in the fucking world. It just does something to me, you know? It just fucking does something to me. I don't break down. I don't need to go to a therapist. But it just, it kicks you in the stomach. Yeah, give me a minute.
I know it's been forever, I can still feel this pain. That's when I remember and I never wanna feel it again.
This is the strangest job I've ever seen. People have to smash their heads against the wall every day, and they have to do it with all their might. It turns out they're a group of stamp robots, whose job is to leave beautiful patterns on paper every day. Jack looked up at the clock, and it was time to go home, so he hurriedly ran outside. This left David completely puzzled. Then, David saw a scallop fall from Jack's body. The next day, all the robots showed up for work on time, except for Jack, whose workstation was empty. While David was wondering what was going on, Jack suddenly ran in at the last second. Then, everyone went back to their dull and boring work. Add that moment, Jack looked up at the clock, and he saw there were still 5 hours before he could leave, but his heart was already far away from work. After a long, painful wait, it was finally quitting time, and Jack rushed out again. This time, there were even more scallops falling to the ground. Driven by curiosity, David followed the trail of water stains down a corridor. After passing through a long passage, he was stunned to see Jack riding a surfboard, gliding over the sea, enjoying himself immensely. Then, Jack came ashore, only to find that his hands had started rusting from the corrosive seawater. From then on, Jack's body continued to deteriorate, and though he was rusting all over, he still showed up at work as usual. But as soon as quitting time came, Jack would limp away to leave. Seeing this, David quickly urged him not to surf anymore, but Jack slapped David across the face. Then, he shakily passed through the corridor and stood on the surfboard, trembling, as a giant wave approached. David never saw Jack again. The quiet shore was left with only an empty surfboard.
You and me, it's...
We're the same. In the important ways, you know?
In every other universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man. And in every other universe, it doesn't end well.
Met a lot of people, but nobody feels like you. So please don't break my heart, don't tear me apart. I know how it starts, trust me, I've been broken before. Don't break me again, I am delicate. Please don't break my heart, trust me, I've been broken before.
Other than Hobie, right?
That's different.
Yeah? How's that?
I don't know.
Take my own life, I'll just kill myself. That's how, honestly, how I felt. Because I was like, that's the only way to stop this.
There's also a section of men who just feel alone, like myself, who felt like they have to hold things in, and that they shouldn't share their emotions, that they don't lean on people, and that they should just carry stuff in, and they need to be X, Y, and Z to be like good enough.
Guess what? The reason that men out here killing themselves, they tear us down when we don't communicate and express our thoughts and feelings and sentiments or our vulnerabilities. And then as soon as we talk and express our thoughts and vulnerabilities, we get our ass beat and get torn down for that too.
Every day I woke up, I just wanted to die. I just didn't want to live anymore. I was happy to die at 27. I was happy to finish, that was it. Nothing or nobody could bring me back. Not my wife and kids, didn't care about nothing.
I was like so f***ing lost.
Yeah. And who brought you back?
Me. I think you're the only person who can bring you back. Everybody can surround you. Everybody can say, hey man, it's, you know, what's going on? Are you all right? At the end of the day, you just have to take that love that you're offered and say, you know what, life is pretty fucking kick-ass.
I'm sick.
Sick?
Yeah. Might die.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
Maybe you'll get better.
I don't think so.
Then I'm sorry.
Only the thing is, since then I've started seeing things differently. I don't know. The whole world seems different somehow.
How so?
I can't explain it. Like better, almost.
That a good thing?
I guess it is. Only sometimes I ain't doing the good thing.
Maybe it's a sign, Arthur. Try to do the good thing.
I guess. Only it ain't always clear what that is. Not with the big stuff.
I know. Trust me, I know.
So what do you sing?
Anything you want?
Right. Get up on a chair.
Happy or sad?
Sad.
Okay. Good morning. Break your heart.
Already broken.
Happy or sad? I'll break your heart.
Often do you still battle with depression?
Oh, I'm always depressed all the time. I have to constantly bring myself out of it. Like I wake up depressed, but like I'm like, okay, now I know my steps.
Were you ever suicidal?
Yeah, all the time. But I can't because I got a mom and a sister and like a family. So like I've always been suicidal, but I've never had like the balls. You know, when you're not feeling good and you're going through all this stuff and there's like people at your house in Staten Island, it just like really drives you fucking crazy.
I don't care anymore. I'm done.
Yeah? Yeah, give me a minute. Take your time.
Don't you know I'm no good for you? I've learned to lose, you can't afford to. Torn my shirt to stop you bleeding, but nothing more.
I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that your love is gone. I can't breathe, I'm so weak. I know this isn't easy. Don't tell me that.
And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know?
I had all and then most of you, some and now none of you. Taking me back to the night we met.
Where are you, Tom? My big brother? You know, you used to stop sometimes and laugh.
Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time, and that's just how I feel. Always have, and I always
Happy or sad?
will. I always have, and always will.
Break your heart.
Already broken.
I have a
heard before. You know, this time I think it really might be true.
And you said your sister and your dad?
Both dead.
But still got a mom, though?
Killed by a dark elf.
A best friend?
Stabbed through the heart.
You sure you're up to this particular murder mission?
Absolutely. I'm only alive because fate wants me alive.
And what if you're wrong?
Well, if I'm wrong, then what more could I lose?
How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm
Where there is desire, there is gonna be a flame. And where there is a flame, someone's bout to get burned. But just because it burns doesn't mean you're gonna die. You've gotta get up and try.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.
He died in a place he didn't need to be. In a battle over something he doesn't understand.